All right, we're live, here, everyone. How are you doing?
Hey, hey.
Okay, I'm still having some issues with my feedback here, so I'm going to try to work around this. I know that Melissa can hear me. I know that you
Yeah.
can see me, but I'm trying not to hear myself in the thing. Technology is not my friend this week, but that's okay. 'Cause y'all are getting great information, and I really appreciate y'all coming out with us, whether you're watching us live or whether you're watching us on demand replay. It's totally awesome, and I totally appreciate it. I know we're in this time of year where it's almost go time for the holidays, so this is right on track. And Melissa, I want you to know that I looked at things about my event that I'm planning that you probably don't know about. And I'm going to go ahead with it and forge ahead. It's just small right now, but I'm taking all your tips and putting them close to my heart and a prayer, and
Aw.
I'm looking forward like a song, right?
Yes, I love it. I love it. Definitely. Yes.
Okay, all right. So I think I've solved the feedback problem behind my ear and getting
Uh-huh.
ready to go. So without further ado, I'm going to put Melissa on the screen and she's going to do our whole food and drinks. I can't wait to hear about this and how to market your event with zero stress food and drink edition, if you will. And then I will go on into a little bit more about marketing. So here we go.
Perfect. Well, good evening again, everyone. And this is the last day we're with you together. Oh my gosh. But it's been a fun ride this week. And so from Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and giving you all the different one-on-ones from venue to how to plan to decor. And now we're going to talk about food and drinks, which really drives people into your event. And so there are a couple of easy things that you can do for food and drinks. And if you're just catching us for the first time, my name is Melissa Jakes. I am CEO and founder of Rescue Event Planning, also known as the Olivia Pope of Live Events, because we get it handled. So, for easy food and drinks 101, a couple of things that you can do, which can really cut costs, is get somebody to sponsor. If you have a local caterer that maybe like up and coming, trying to get into the business, they do really good work, but they may work out of their home and they don't have like an actual full kitchen like you would have for a caterer. Those are your best people to get into. I ran into twins in my area that does that exact type of work, where they have a kitchen in their home and then they cook there and then they deliver the food to these different workshops that they do in the city. And their food is awesome. They specialize in brunch, and so they do like grits and shrimp in little like cocktails, and it's already served and they're prepped and put it out. And so a lot of people use them because they're trying to get their name out and get more clientele, and so their price is a bit reduced for those causes, but they have been known to sponsor events as well. And so in your area, you want to look for those small caterers that do those type of things as well, because then guess what? The food is free for you, but you're highlighting
Hmm.
them one of your major um, sponsors for your event. So that's one way to totally cover your catering costs. Another way is I love my Costco's, BJ's, Sam's, any of those whole seller places where you can get your cheese tray, your vegetable trays, your fruit trays, and also get like your pinwheels. And they have like spinach and dips, and maybe some. I know Costco have some awesome mesquite of party wings, and so you can take them out of those regular trays that you get at Costco. Get some nice trays that you might already have in your house. And Dollar Store is actually making their way up. They have some really nice chrome silverware and platters and little trays. If you kind of check out Dollar Store lately, you've seen they've kind of made their way because they're appealing more to like those DIY brides, and so they have those things online and in the store, depending on your location. And so put those into those type of platters if you want to do your plastic ware, or you have something at home where you have your actual ceramic ware, whichever is fine. But do not leave it in the plastic that you buy it from like your Costco's or your BJ's or your Sam's Club. So that's another low cost expense to do some food. So you're not going to say that you're providing a full lunch, but when you say light fare food, then people know that okay, it's going to be like appetizers. Also, Costco's have like your meatballs that you can have and get toothpicks, and those are easy to warm up in the oven. Or if you get a Sterno, Bath and Body, not Bath and Body Works, Bed Bath and Beyond, that has some really nice sternos that are really like not your cookout sternos, but a really nice sterno that you can get for like $20. And you can preheat your meatballs at home, or turkey meatballs, whichever, vegetarian meatballs, and then put them in the sterno so it looks nice for display, and just have toothpicks available for people to pull from. It's not going to take you much to do for prep work. But it's also just great to do. And so that's very low cost, because Costco, Sam's, BJ's, they have that in bulk. You're not going to put too much work into it because you don't have the time, right? But you're still trying to at least have some food there. When it comes to your drinks, think of something like a wedding where I tell my bride, you have groom's choice, bride's choice, couple's choice. You can do the same thing for a book launch, a workshop, a conference. You can have the entrepreneur choice, and maybe that's like an iced tea or pink lemonade, and you call it the hashtag like a boss drink, whichever, jacked it up. It's all about branding and the experience. And then for your waters, you can have your labels or have somebody else sponsor the waters with their labels, because people are going to always drink water, and you can have the small water bottles, and that person can have their branding on it, and then they're featured right there at your workshop, bookshop, conference, whichever type of event you're having. But again, you didn't pay for the water, they did with the labels. And so those are some quick, down, dirty, easy ways for easy food, easy drinks, not a lot of setup, not a lot of breakdown, but it still gets the job done. Along with Pinwheels, I know Walmart is getting good at stuff like this too. And Walmart and Sam's Clubs are, two and two together, but they have like little sandwiches as well. Or you can go and do like a Subway where you can get a variety pack, and that's not too much. That's not too expensive, but I think you're better off going to like your Sam's, Costco, BJ's, because you get a bigger bulk for your buck versus like a Subway. So those are the things to remember. You have your fruit trays, cheese tray, veggie tray, pinwheels are like little subs, meatballs. Those are very easy to do. And then to kick it off, label them. You can get those little things from Michael's, like a little chalkboard where it says vegetable tray, cheese tray. Like, put some effort into it, because then it looks very well in pictures as well. And people are like, oh, okay. Or what type of meatballs is it? It's going to be vegetarian meatballs or turkey meatballs. So put some effort into it when you're putting it out and when you're displaying, because you just don't want it to seem like you got it from the store. You just put it right there. Put it into another tray so that your presentation is appeasing, even though you didn't spend that much. So that is it for me. And Carol's going to come on next, and she's going to talk about how you can market that.
All right. Excuse me. I am back.
Yay!
I know. Someone was saying that my audio was bad. I hope it's better now. Is it not going
really
out?
Yeah, it sounds really good now.
So I better hurry up, right? Okay. All right. So to make this really simple, there we go. Let me try to look at the camera. That will be good. I'm going to go really quickly over some marketing things that you do that will help you get buttons. So you want to make your event interesting. You want to make it exciting. You want people want to be there and anticipate that they're going to have a good time. So one thing you can do is use Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or Periscope, and while you're shopping, it doesn't matter if you're in a store or wherever, you don't have to show them exactly where you are. Show them some of the you're doing. Maybe some peek behind the things that's going on with your event that you know that they're interested in, because people are nosy anyway. They want to know how you did something. And maybe you want to reveal some little secret that you've done. Just like what Melissa was saying, the dollar store is your friend. You know those dollar stores, the dollar store, the Dollar General, anything, even, probably not Kmart. Kmart might be good if some of them are still open right now. But inexpensive ways you can utilize things and beautiful and you look like you spend a lot of money. So maybe you pick one of those things, you do a live about it, and you say, "Hey, I found this great neat little blah blah blah," and they show you how to do it. You don't have to show them everything, but it just shows your people that you're letting them in behind behind what's going on. My audio, I hear you often, and my audio is bad again. Hmm. So I don't know what to do. We're gonna push forward on this. So the other thing to do is interview some of your guests. Maybe you have a guest with a big name, or you have a guest that's really popular, or one that a lot of people are waiting to see. So interview them on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, even Periscope, or you could do a video with them beforehand and post it on social media. You want to tell people this person is going to be there, and you can't miss out. The whole thing is to get them anticipating this experience that on the one thing I do, and this is real key, I found this out a couple months ago. There's an extension that you use on Chrome called Google Monitor. You can add that to Chrome. What it does, it allows you to go on Facebook and look at nothing but ads, nothing but Facebook ads. So you want to use this to speak and look at your competitors or other people doing similar stuff to what you're doing and see how they're using ads and what kind of pictures are working for them, how much text they have on the ads. Are they using videos or still photos? Are they using slides? What is the wording that they have? Now you can't really say I just see this person's ad, but you can see all the ads that are there. And I tell you, and it won't tell you anything else but the ads. So it's a really good way to kind of sneak peek on people. The other thing to do is go into Facebook Insights and look at you can search for other pages that you like or that are similar to yours. You can see what posts are really popular on their page, what posts are getting the most reaction, what posts are getting the most engagement. And you can, I don't want to say copy, I don't want to say steal, but you can utilize that information to see what your people are looking at. Because if you're following a page that your people like and they're showing things that they're getting engagement, then utilize that information without really stealing from them or anything. But you can showcase your. So the whole thing, remember, is about the audio is still breaking up. Oh, don't. Let's see if it gets a little better. I tell you, technology is not my friend this week, but okay, we're making this thing go through. Thanks for that. All right, so basically, want to make sure that it's an experience. I'm going to bring Melissa back on because we're going to finish up here. We're going to get out of here. Hey, Melissa.
Hey.
So I wanted to thank you first of all for putting your time and effort into doing this, and I wanted to say that you have been amazing and wonderful.
Oh,
And
thank you.
despite my thing with my audio acting up, so I'm going to get a roll on that. I'm not going to get into it. It'll be okay.
Right, right. Things happen all the time. Technology, boy, I tell you.
And I tell you what, when it rains, snows, the wind blows kind of crazy, I have issues. It was raining earlier. There's a tsunami hit there, so.
Right.
So, any last tidbits that you'd like to share before we get out of here?
Yes. So this whole series was about how to make it zero stressful for you when planning an event, not only for the logistics, but also on the marketing side. And I hope you guys really take notes on all the information that we gave throughout this week, because you can do this. Like, it seems so stressful for an event, but you can definitely do it. And we're here to help. We've been giving out our links all week for a 15-minute or 30-minute session with us, so that you can plan and strategize. And guess what? It is free. And you don't really get that a lot. Yes. And so we're giving our time because we want you to be successful in 2019. It's really time to start planning for that. And it's time to really get going on your events, because the next way to really brand yourself is doing live events. And that's exactly what I do. And that's exactly what Carol does when it comes to marketing for your events or for your business. And so I will drop the link to reach me in the comments. And also, please follow me on Facebook and on Twitter. And we'll hope that we can work with you soon in some different type of capacity or some capacity. And we're really hoping that you take our tips and you pull off a successful event. Just let us know. Just like tag us and say, hey, I watched your broadcast and this is exactly what I did, because I would love to hear how it ended up at. So, yeah.
Definitely. Thank you. I'm hoping you hear this part. Been great. I really, you gave some tips and stuff that I didn't even know about, and now I know that all of us are going to play next year. And well, you've got some time here. Where 2018 isn't over yet. You could
Right.
plan something. You've got some great tips. You can get through it. I wouldn't suggest that you do like a 20-person conference and try to plan that at the end of December, but I mean something small.
Yeah, something small. Let it be.
Test out the tips. Test out using the dollar store and
Yeah.
all the other things that we said here. And please, if you want some more information about marketing, you know where to find me right here in the group. Melissa's in the group now, and she's going to hang around a bit.
Yeah.
So I want to thank everyone and have a good night, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.